Happiness through curiosity on the Ranveer Show. Great moment in the conversation to bring up sex. What is the purpose? Because the school of yoga, which I've followed as well until I met you, and you've switched me over a little bit.
No, it is Bhairav Baba. He's the one who does all things.
Until I met you and Bhairav Baba.
Yes.
Yoga often talks about restricting yourself, and I believe that there is power in that if you follow that path. You know, it has a certain set bunch of rules,
Right.
and if you follow those rules,
Yes.
eventually you will go fast
Yes.
down that path.
Yes.
Which is why even schools like YSS, where I've learned all my meditation and basics of energization
Yes.
exercises, that has power. It did create very, very big differences in my life. But I know for a fact that the school of thought related to yoga says that restrict your mouth and restrict your end. And the person who's able to restrict their mouth, which means don't eat everything that you want, and who's able to restrict their reproductive system, actually gains power over themselves. I do believe there's power in just this thought, but that's not really what Tantra says. I don't know if I've said something wrong about the world of Tantra.
Nothing wrong. I'll rephrase this.
Sure.
So what you are saying is correct. If you have control over what you, in fact, more than eating is one aspect, what you speak. That is another thing we completely mistake. Half the problems of the world are because of speaking, not speaking, speaking more, speaking less, in the right manner. Communication is the problem in the world. Okay. So speech and your reproductive organ, if you have a control over it, that is in classical yoga, that is very important to have a control, because you are trying through various methods, whether it is through physical yogic exercises or control of your prana, to awaken that latent power inside. Same thing, and it will push you upwards as a kind of boost to your spiritual evolution. In order to do that, whenever you are specifically indiscriminate use of these reproductive organs, indiscriminate use of sex, enhances that force inside your being, which actually kind of debilitates or hampers this process. So that is why the idea is you restrict, or you go into brahmacharya even. Okay, you completely stay away from sex. Here the catch is not just the physical thing, you have to be mentally also in that state.
As in you can't even think of sex.
Yeah, that is more difficult than that. Because what is going to happen in this world, the most powerful Shakti that has been created are three. First is sex, then money, then power. Everything is governed by these three. Iske aage destinies are connected to these three. A man who goes beyond these three is a saint. That is the first step towards sainthood.
Sex, money, and power.
Yes, all three, everything, good and bad, everything. Whenever human beings revolve around these three chakras, and these three chakras are just this: sex, money, and power.
Okay.
Power comes from here. Power will manifest as your ego or corruption or greed. I want more. Same thing happens in all the three, by the way. There's an element of greed involved. So once you enjoy it, once you enjoy power, once you enjoy sex, once you enjoy money, the next thing is that I want more of it. I want more of it. And that moment you want more, it is going to corrupt your discrimination power. And then you will make mistakes. And then you will justify the end justifies the means, which is never true. Till the time your grahas are good, you will have a good run. Then the day things change, you will fall. And that is all destinies in the world. Human life revolves around these three things. Everything. Fundamentally.
If you enjoyed this clip from the Ranveer Show, we've uploaded a ton of other clips related to a ton of other topics. So explore the channel because there's something for everyone.